Good morning. Welcome to Central Mass Camera Trapping. This morning I wanted to share a bear nest I located. Not a very big nest, but nonetheless it's a bear nest. And I wanted to share how I came upon finding it. Pretty interesting. So early September, hiking this hardwood ridge, came upon these branches. They were green back early September, and they just stuck out. It's like, why are there branches on the ground? And looking at them a little more closely, you can see that they've been torn from the tree. So looking at the branches a little more closely, I was able to find some claw marks on several of the branches. It was interesting when I found the branches. Let me turn this one over. All the acorns, it's a white oak, were gone. So all that we have is the caps of the acorns on the tree. And I remember looking around and I couldn't find a single acorn on the ground, and did finally find one. I took a picture of it with green leaves to show you what the white oak looks like. So given the branches, there's 3 of them down that are torn, the claw marks suggested it was a bear, but at the time the canopy was just so many leaves I couldn't look up and see whether there was a bear nest or not. And now here we are, mid-November. I'm back, and clearly you can see there's a bear nest up there. Let me show you. The camera doesn't really show how big it is, but it's right there. Yeah, let me go over here on the other side and see if we get a better vantage point. Not really, but it's right there. And the reason I know that it's a bear nest is I took my binoculars and looked up, and you could see where all the branches, not that there's a lot of them up there, have been bent and they're broken towards where the bear was sitting up there, and just pulling the branches towards it and stripping it or foraging the acorns off it. Another telltale sign is the claw marks on the tree. Let's see if I can find them. There they are. Barely reach them, but they're right there. Hopefully you can see them. So there's several claw marks there, and there were a few others. I don't see them right offhand. But up here, right here, you can see the where the bark's really disturbed. So being early September, I said, okay, let me come back with a trail camera. And I put the trail camera right here on this tree here. Let me get around back. And this is the tree we're watching. And I was hoping to catch the bear climbing the tree, but unfortunately I didn't. But I did get the bear revisiting this location 12 or 14 times over the month of September. So that in itself is a good indication that was the bear. I actually got it looking up. I'll share that with you at the end of the video. So this is a good time to look for bear nests with the leaves all off the trees. And what you're looking for is a clump of branches, or a clump of branches with leaves still on it. And then take your binoculars, or maybe you see better than I do, and you can see where the branches are all pulled into one location, and it's typically where the bear was sitting and just foraging on, in this case, white oaks. It could be apples, it could be hickory nuts, beech nuts, or whatever. So this is a big find for me. With my endeavor on learning all I can about Massachusetts bear and bear behavior. So now that I have found one, hopefully I can find another. Okay, hopefully you learned something today, and I appreciate you watching. Thanks.